on Commander Replay. We celebrate 10K subscribers with some OG Elder Dragons and some Patreons in voice chat. Can Chromiums 56 artifacts take on Vaevictis Asmati, Palladia Moors, and Arcades Shuffles? Find out next on Commander Replay. I want to thank my awesome Patreon supporters. We have 2 new Patreon supporters in Chocolate Muffin and It's Woody. You guys are awesome. If you want to help support the channel and vote on which decks I play next, feel free to check out my Patreon, the link below. And be sure to use the TCG affiliate player link as it helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Welcome back, everyone. I got something extra special for you today. We are celebrating 10,000 subscribers on the channel. I am joined in voice chat by several Patreon supporters. First up, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Chaotix 2075. Welcome. What are you playing today?
I'm playing Arcades Wheelhouse.
Wheelhouse, huh?
It's okay. I'm not gonna make you discard. Just constantly shuffle.
You guys know how I love that. Someone, who is it? Cadus had the Locust God deck. That thing used to drive me crazy. Anyway, continuing on, we also have Championathune piloting Palladia Moors. What are you going to be doing today?
We're going to be ramping and we're going to be attacking for damage. Nothing out of the
that's pretty much the plan. What's that?
It's Boros with green ramp, pretty much.
Sweet. Sweet.
Sounds like it's gonna lose.
We also have Maru Powell in the game, but has not joined us in voice chat. They'll be piloting Vaevictis Asmati, and I just assume that's going to be a lot of ramp and make Vaevictis huge. And finally, I'm playing Chromium. It's a big metal dragon. I used to love Chromium when I was a kid. I kind of had to fill in the flavor myself because, like, Chromium's actual abilities aren't amazing. Rampage 2 is, like, pretty underwhelming.
Turn 1 tutor sounds fun.
So it looks like we got an expedition map, we got a soul ring, a signet, and a steel shaper's gift. That's a turn. You do a fire nice?
Yeah.
My turn will be so much less impressive than that. Let's go Godless Shrine tapped.
Yay.
And do that. So yeah, when we were trying to figure out what to do, we decided to play old school EDH commanders, and then we were trying to figure out like how to make it fun and flavorful, and we bounced a bunch of ideas back and forth for a bit. And eventually just settled on like your commander should be part of your win con and make it fun. So I've got a pretty crazy looking deck that you guys haven't seen the theme of yet, but very soon, very, very soon.
Don't worry, we're just cultivating.
Cultivate OP. Got an expedition map. What are we getting?
I bet you he's getting a land. And probably not a basic one. Oh, there you go.
You guys didn't like my let's build the original Elder Dragon Highlanders and 99 lands idea?
No, because Vaevictis would just overpower everybody.
It would probably be larger than everything else, but that's why you got to use that castle that prevents damage to legendary creatures. All of the maze effects.
Right? Yay, maze.
Why do you have so much mana over there? I have literally 1 land in play.
Somebody's overachieving.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess let's get this thing. It's a pretty good card.
I mean, I'll have a turn 2 play, but I felt like, cultivate would be nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Time to show off my old school.
Cultivate's not a staple for no reason.
Yeah.
What
is this?
Impressive.
Grand Foundry. Target player shuffles their library into the
Graveyard into library.
Shuffles their graveyard into the.
It's like a
What?
worse,
I need to start running that.
expedition map kind of thing, but it also doubles as sort of a pseudo grave hate.
Yeah, go ahead. Target your library, your graveyard. You don't want that anyway. Here, just put it back. But that's not why it's in here. I have sneaky plans.
So target player shuffles their graveyard into their library. The thing that I would want that for, but right before we started the cast, we were talking about it like competitive play. I would use that to fizzle people's vampiric tutors.
Right?
Oh, you're just going to tutor for the win? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a plan, but not the main plan.
Yeah, if you have other things to do with it, that's fine. I'm just saying what I would want to use it for, because I've been looking for that type of effect for a while, and it would actually be reasonable in a Kiri Bruce, just because It's an artifact that can sit there until you need it.
Uh,
Mana Reflection, we're starting that already? Ooh.
It's only turn 3, champ. Slow down.
Oh, man. Yeah, this deck does not have removal for that kind of stuff.
I mean, I understand you're a tryhard right now, but slow down.
I actually had like 17 ramp spells, and then we're like, it's going to be a chill game. I'll cut a few.
See, I had 15 and I knocked it down to 10. Like, I don't need all the ramp.
I think about half of mine is in play right now.
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take the damage. Might as well.
There's a Cultivate. Yeah, Cultivate, I was going to say, is like, I don't know since the last reprinting, but sometime last year, or maybe it was like a year and a half ago, it was like, I don't know, $1.25 for like a common. Pretty expensive for a mass-produced.
Yeah, it's around $1 still.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive for a very mass-produced common.
But mine is shiny, so it's got to be good.
It is in fact shiny.
It was in Masters 25.
Okay. I'm at a point where I've confused all of the master sets now. They literally just blend together into one big mess.
Well, I mean, they can't call it M25 because we're going to hit 2025 soon.
Yep.
Frostfang.
Half a decade away.
Frostfang is just like one of those creatures that green didn't need at all.
Right? They already have Questing Beast. You don't need that thing.
Questing Beast. Oh man, that card is like, if you're comparing to Sarah Angel, there's like 4 too many abilities on Questing Beast.
Well, I mean, that's like saying there's too many abilities on a Mother of Runes. It's just impossible.
Well, there's only one ability on it. It's just one really good one.
No, I think green has gotten way too much love, and Wizard just needs to, ease back.
I was talking about it with Nate in chat yesterday, and he's like, he's very excited that green has gotten good cards, which, like, I'm like, okay, that's fair. Green should be able to get good cards. I think the problem is almost all of them draw cards and make mana.
Take one of the new spoiled cards, Nylea's Invention.
Haven't even seen it yet.
X, green, choose one, search your library for up to X lands, reveal them, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. Or it deals twice X damage to each creature with flying. Like,
that's stuff.
Why does it need to find you a bunch of lands? That's not what Nylea did.
Right. Yeah.
The
it's
whole
just like
damage to flyers, sure, but
oh, hey, that's a concerted effort. That's a pretty good card.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man.
It's okay. I think I've got an answer.
I hope so. I mean, you're in the control colors.
I am not playing control at all. Like, I have so little control in this deck.
He said he's got some kind of interesting creative plan that he has yet to.
Yeah, I used a very heavy deck building restriction, and that, in short, that means that there will be not that much control. I do have, however, I have this one thing that.
Maze of it. That's good.
Yeah, I do have that. So.
Okay.
I don't have like much more than that, but I've got that. So, and then we'll lay down this capsule right here.
So I'm going to play a Kamigawa card.
Uh-oh.
I know, right? The best set ever.
Better watch out. It's interesting. I hear a lot of people talk about, like, let's go back to Kamigawa. And it would be cool to go back, but it wouldn't necessarily have the nostalgia of the first one. Splinter, huh?
Yeah, but it's the Urza's Destiny art. I mean, just...
Okay. Did they reprint it in Kamigawa?
Yeah.
Okay. Exile target artifact. Search its controller, graveyard hand for all cards with the same name. Set artifact, exile them. That player shuffles their fly. Nice. Shuffle effect. Nice.
Okay. So you don't have anything else named Sword of Fire and Ice in here. I wonder how I could have figured that out.
I think you got to be playing the Mishra deck for that.
Well, we've got a Xenagod coming. That's always scary.
Can you see his hand?
Yeah, I get to see his hand and his library.
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah.
I'm not going to give too much away, but that Xenagod's going to be an enormous thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is very spicy. You went super try-hard here, man. This is supposed to be casual.
It's fine. He's got to deal with the Maze of Ith first. I mean, it only takes a Lightning Greaves to do it. Like, it's not that much to ask, but...
Well, I mean, I have an Arcane Lighthouse, but...
It is one hoop. It is one hoop that has to be jumped through. Concerted effort, a land tax. Oop, yep, them upkeep triggers. Forgot all about those. Original Elder Dragons, yeah. Volcanic Offering? No! All right, well, the maze is going down. Choose non-basic land I don't control. Think I will. Or you don't control, rather. Usually I'm the one casting it. Who's off to a better start? I guess Vaevictis likes lands quite a bit. Shoot one of those. That's it. The control's over. I have no more control. And a Cultivate. Palladia Moors on the attack. Into Vaevictis. Bet that feels good. 7 commander damage. 2 hits to go. Plays Flooded Strand. Crack this Flooded Strand. Let's get Hollowed Fountain. Soul Ring. Finally catching up in the ramp party. You guys have been ramping like crazy. About to get really caught up in the ramp. About to get really caught up in the ramp party.
Oh, solemn.
Yeah.
Poor robot.
Party's not over yet. Get a swamp, and that'll do it.
Woohoo! Courier's Capsule. I love that card.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I see many artifacts.
Seriously, I don't need more lands. Stop it, MTGO.
I've been starting to use some of the capsules with Captain Sisay because Glissa is really good with Captain Sisay, the new one, and makes it really easy to just get Glissa and then start recurring stuff.
Crows in Tusker. Can't get much more old school than that.
Yeah, I never used that card that much. I know like a lot of people did, and there's something to say about like making your land drops, especially if you're in multicolor. But never been so big on the Tusker.
I got a robot too.
Another blast from the past is Genesis.
Oh, I love Genesis. Genesis is a crazy card. It's probably underplayed, but it's also like a little bit slow, but also very strong in the late game. So
yeah, the speed of the format has kind of pushed people away from it.
Right. If someone's just gonna like Golos on turn 7, then Genesis probably isn't where you want to be. But unless you like really set it up very well, but yeah, it's a cool card though.
I kind of miss that there weren't more like him. I mean, you had Wonder and Glory and Valor and Filth, but I mean, nothing like Genesis.
Wasn't Brawn the same part of that cycle? Genesis, yeah.
Brawn
There's no
was
other
as well, and Anger.
Isn't there a white one? There's a white one that does something from the graveyard, isn't there?
Valor and Glory.
Glory's the one I know.
Yeah. But I mean, it just nothing was on strength with Genesis.
Yeah, right. And that's kind of what we were talking about. Is just like even back then, Green got the card advantage one, and I mean that card was so frustrating to play against 10 years ago because you had so much less graveyard removal that. Ugh.
Well, there was still quite a bit of graveyard removal. It's just.
Yeah, I guess it was there. It's just more so like as a casual player, you just run less of it.
Yeah, and I've gotten a guy that went from Pokemon to Magic. Like he started out playing Pokemon, and that's all he'd been playing for the last few years. And I finally got him to start playing Magic, and he's not understanding that you need removal.
Yeah, it's a weird part of the game, and like even the past year or so for me, because I've been playing like more competitive Commander, the value of removal is very high. Like I took my Akiri Bruce deck against a very high power CEDH Brea deck, and I basically just like swords one thing, disenchanted another, and like exiled another, and they actually just scooped. Like they weren't anywhere in danger of dying, but they're like, you just got all of my win conditions, and they're just like, I have nothing left. I'm like, well then.
Goody gumdrops, here comes the Xenagod.
Xenagos, I have no answers for that. I don't have an answer for that either.
He's a filthy animal. We should shoot him. Teach him what it's like to be snakes.
Play the old "Don't Be Me" game. Oh, there's a Sunforger.
Way to copy, PJ.
Uh-oh. I foresee a mathematical problem right here.
Somebody's going down?
Yeah, that. Did you bring instant speed removal?
I'm tapped out, so it's up to Maru if he's got something.
Oh, that's Maru. Sorry, thought you were in the middle.
I've drawn nothing but lands. Like, other than the Cultivate, I've drawn nothing but lands.
Ouch.
Well, I'm out.
No, he's messing with you. All right, well. Attacking into the open mana. See if he's got anything. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Very
Vraska's
nice.
Contempt. All right. Exile that Palladia Moors.
Bad dragon goes home.
Well, that's a card. Kind of hoping to save that, but
I would hope it's a card.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I guess this is what we're doing. Champ, getting you for 2.
He deserves it.
Pretty sure he deserves it. Yeah.
See, what I miss the most about old school EDH is that you sort of had to wait to play your commander.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's Xenagos. It's pretty scary. Also, the
My
mana
poor
reflection.
Grand Foundry just stays there.
Yeah, I had to lose my Courier's Capsule, which I didn't love, but like Xenagos plus Recast Commander plus someone just dies next turn is like not amazing.
I drew the thing. The thing I have drawn. Yay. It doesn't really matter. Come out, sad robot.
Yep, there it is. You got a robot.
My robot's better than your robot. Because mine is untapped.
That it is. That it is. Get yourself land.
I need them. Island here. And to do the thing. Yeah, let's start doing the thing.
Uh-oh. Don't do the thing. Oh no. What is this? Opponent shuffles their library. You look at the top 2 cards of the library. You may exile one. Put it. Oh my.
Well, we don't want you playing with that one. I mean, you get most of your stuff back. I just take one as payment.
Like it's not surprising, but it kind of is. What's the card? Lantern of Insight is still really strong in Commander.
Uh-huh. That's what made me think about this. I'm like, why is it suggested in an Arcades deck?
Because it's just good. You're just like, what? You just, oh man. that Fate Seal ability, getting rid of the top of someone's library is so unbelievably.
Oh, see, I helped him out. He doesn't have anything in his graveyard. Who wants a land? Why do you do this, MTGO? I don't need lands. I got him. I'm glad Splinter didn't give away what I was doing.
Oh, there's one of those. So you make us shuffle infinitely and then just exile our library. Is that where this is going?
Well, that's kind of the idea, but I just exile your biggest threats, leave you with a bunch of lands, and then, beat you down with that with Arcades.
I have no threats. I have no threats. I have a Solemn Simulacrum that will be staying put.
Well, see, Arcades is a strategist in his newer form, so my strategy is if you don't have anything to hit him, he can live. Oh.
Yep. Enjoy that.
Maybe I'll draw like 10 lands. Yay.
Enjoy those cards. Sure, I'm going to regret that.
2 lands. 2 lands.
Ouch.
Thank you. I just need more lands.
Oh, crap. I forgot to put Gear Brewery in this deck. Whoops.
You know what? Let's go find more lands. Who wants? What do I blow up?
Nothing to mine.
Yeah, I mean, Maru has lands. He can take one for the team.
If anything, I would probably worry about that Sun Forger because it's a Sun Forger.
Well, I kind of need stuff in order to get there, but
I don't have any targets for it here. It's mostly for the pump effect.
Oh no, I saw a Boros Drum in there.
There is a Boros Charm. I mean, I wouldn't not play it.
Yeah, like you have to. And you also have to play like Teferi's Protection and Comeuppance and a bunch of removal spells and
everybody go get a land.
like 15 other cards. Oh no. Oh, really? This is what's happening?
Hey, you guys chose to go get a land. I didn't make you. I can start making you shuffle if you would like that. Oh, yeah, you don't need that. You could go try to hide something.
Just gonna fire that off right now. Teferi's Protect, so is it targeted? Opponent shuffles you made. No, it's not a targeted ability. Return the dust. Good. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Toad's fine with that.
Uh-oh.
This is the other card I drew.
What is this? Counter target instant or sorcery. Searches control of. Oh my god.
I told you, you don't want me to start forcing you to shuffle. Oh,
it was a nice try. I like the effort.
You went really deep on the annoying factor, didn't you?
Well, what
Apparently.
else am I gonna do? Oh, you don't need that. You can have that. Ooh, definitely don't need that. You're gonna love this. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, well, that's just mean. No, we don't need that.
Ugin. Ouch.
Someone just lose a Nugan?
You.
I just lost a Nugan?
Yep.
I did just lose a Nugan. Oh, that hurts. Dude, he's destroyer of legendary dragon. At least one dragon.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get hit in the face for 10 damage, but it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh my. Enjoy
Now,
those
if only I
extra
can avoid drawing lands. Nothing like a handful of lands.
I'm due for a land. I could use another. Nothing like your commander costing 8 with fairly nasty upkeep.
Well, yeah, I mean,
8
triple colored
virtual
can hurt.
11, yeah.
It's kind of crazy that they figured out, like, once they started making creatures good
But great
and
hands.
stopped giving them drawbacks, that, like, packs start flying off the shelves.
If only I had a counter spell.
Yep, I got nothing for that.
Great Henge is just so much fun.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I really wish it was a cast and not an ETB. The ETB, I think, is, like, too much.
Well, I mean, if it was cast, you couldn't really do the 1/1 counter.
They could change that ability. Do it some other way.
Dang, I should have brought
I
Hush.
mean, you're already, like, making mana gaining life. Do you need a 1/1 counter? Drawing a card? Like,
Well, yeah, that's why it's the Great Henge.
seems excessive.
Well, I mean, only if you're playing against people and you're trying hard to win.
Yeah.
Champion. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze there.
No, I think, like, one of the things that bothers me right now is just a mono green deck, like, especially if, like, I see, like, Goreclaw out of the command zone, and as soon as they hit the Great Henge or Zendikar Resurgent, the game is probably over. It's just going to be lands, big ramp, and it starts on, like, turn 4.
Yeah, and then you'll typically see Crater Hoof or was it the Ram that does it?
The other one. Yeah, and like all that stuff starts on like turn 3, turn 4, and then the big stuff is like turn 6, turn 7. You're like, wow, this is
Well,
awful,
I mean,
and they just played 50 cards.
Well, when they can drop stuff like Birds of Paradise turn 1 and
Yeah,
a Chromox or something as well, and it's like you have 20 mana on turn 3 or 4. It's a little ridiculous.
yeah.
Oh, I'm getting hit for much more than 18 to the face. This is going to tickle.
It's only half.
Come on, champ. Good boy. There you go. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Nice. In this case, it's a big flying lady that's putting the hurt on you.
Well, hey, there are worse things, I suppose. A giant angel with a sword and a hammer smashing into your face.
Yep.
Tickles more than a cactus in the rear.
Watch this power play right here.
Capsule. Very nice.
Recycle your capsules. What is this, Capsule Corp over there?
What capsule?
Start calling you Bulma?
I don't know what any of this means.
Dragon Ball Z.
I see.
Yeah, the show that you were probably too hip to watch.
I don't know if too hip is the word I would use, but
get rid of that crap.
Oh, my good stuff.
We don't want that aggravated assault.
land?
I'd really love to draw something like Days Undoing.
I actually like what's in my hand, so I'd prefer you didn't do that.
I wouldn't mind dumping these lands to get some non-lands.
Well, okay, fine. I won't do Days Undoing. I'll do Time Spiral. There you go. Pay 0 mana, draw 7. Everybody draws 7, and everybody gets a shuffle.
Smothering Tide did not make this list.
I didn't want Smothering Tide. That would just be too cliche.
It would. It would. Pretty ridiculous card. All right, there's some lands. Play that.
Plus, I get to show off love for some really old cards, like Splinter and Quash.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, those are ones you don't see much of.
For good reason, especially in EDH. You're not going to be playing multiples, so well, unless you're playing Relentless Rats or something like that.
Right. Oh, more lands. That didn't pan out.
Yay!
That seems to be the problem everyone is having.
All right. Let's make sure we do this the right way. Don't need
You
that.
could have saved me, PJ. You could have saved me.
I could. I might on the next one. We'll see what happens. I'm Esper. I'm
only
going to leave my
exiled
options open.
Ugin. It was just an Ugin. See, I didn't exile your Black Blade.
That you did not.
I mean, I can. Would you like me to? Oh.
I prefer that you didn't.
Well, everybody has preferences.
See this Core Haven? It could be yours.
If the price is right. Oh. So, who wants some fun? You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna be nice, and
Uh-oh.
I said I'm gonna be nice. There, put your Ugin back in.
Yay.
We'll just swap it for something else. Oh, well,
The joke's
don't
on
do
you, because the
that.
rest of the cards in this deck are trash.
A Sword of Cauldron. Wow.
Except that card was not trash. I actually kind of wanted that one.
Well, as the song goes, you don't always get what you want.
Lantern, huh?
Yep, there's the lantern.
What's everybody
All right.
playing with? Ooh. Hey, I got a thought coming.
Can't say I love that Thada.
Don't worry, she's just there for a poke. And she could really only hit you. Like, freely only hit you.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem.
I can make her go away.
So the question is, if you hit me with that Thada, how many cards in my deck do you think you have access to?
At least 10 to 12.
Higher?
Okay, probably like 25, 30.
Higher?
Really? 49.
Probably about 60.
Wow.
It's a big metal dragon, get it? They're all artifacts.
Let me go back and get Karn.
Hey, the Vaevictis comes out.
We got a commander. And a card draw.
And a +1 counter, and you can tap for more life.
Intervention, huh?
Ooh. Somebody thought there would be hate at the table. To be a jerk and make him shuffle it away.
Oh, that's a real card.
Yeah, I kind of don't want you getting that one.
I remember when I faced Nate's Get Rog deck, which was a video that went up yesterday. Got to relive the pain all over again.
Woohoo, pain! It's a good thing he's not swinging at anybody. Just champ. Swinging away. Ooh, a Fabro Elder. Oh. more
Hammer's pretty good.
hammers.
Hammer is a pretty ridiculous card.
Well, at least I know he can't have Hexproof for Shroud. And a Season's Past. Gee, I think I need to shuffle your graveyard into your library.
Oh my.
Like, I kind of think I need to do that just so I can get Time Spiral or something and shuffle stuff away. That is a really big angel. She hit hard.
Yeah, it's large.
I mean, you two could survive a hit from her, but it won't be pretty.
I have every intention to not get hit by this Gisela.
Does that give her trample? No. Just menace.
She does have menace.
So, I mean, he could throw the bird and the dragon in the way and nom nom nom.
Yeah, it's a thing you could do. Doesn't feel great.
That first strike just makes blocking so annoying sometimes.
Hey, you want to see a power play? Oh, one more.
You want to see another power play?
You can exile it.
No, I can lantern it.
I don't know if that's worth a lantern use.
I'm probably going to lantern myself because Stada is not going to help me at all right now.
Yeah, they're going for the double block. Don't want to take the angel damage.
I don't blame
Don't
him.
blame
I
him.
mean,
Yeah. 22 is a lot. Oh,
well,
yeah. Okay. And then,
it blows the heroic. So
yeah, it's fine with me.
actually, that kills Gisela, doesn't it? No,
Damage is halved.
half rounded up. Yeah, so yeah, that kills it. Well, it would if
The bird is 0. No, it's only going to take 4, I think.
Well, it takes 4 from Vaevictis, and then
0
the bird
from
would
the
do
birds.
0.5 from the bird, but it's rounded up to 1.
No, I think the prevention is rounded up, so I think it's 0.
Okay.
Yeah, you prevent half the damage,
Okay.
and the preventing is rounded up, so yeah. So like 3 damage does 1 with the Gisela in play. That I know.
Oh,
Hey, there's a war leader on top.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of some shenanigans. No, his angel would have been safe. He did not need to blow that Boros charm.
That is correct.
Yeah, I did the math wrong.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because Hammer gives her indestructible.
Also that.
I keep
Oh, that
forgetting
is
that Hammer gives
indestructible.
it indestructible.
Ah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, it's free equips and like a little bit of power.
I always think it's like an upgraded Sigarda's Aid.
The thing to tell yourself is that it's $25 in paper. So just remember that it does like a little bit too much, and that's why it's $25 in paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're expensive.
I should probably sell mine off then. I mean, I'm not using it, so I've pretty much switched entirely over to MTGO. So
Sorry, excuse me. 17 in paper, but still like annoyingly expensive.
yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's get a land. Let's get some. Nope, need to save that one. Get some ramp.
So your newest video said that it was game 3 and 4, but it's only one game.
1 and 2 was the one I posted 2 months ago. So it was
Yeah,
sort
but-
of just like a continuation. Do you want me to change the number? Would you like me to change the numeric
Well, but it
sequencing?
was only game 3.
The first game is like 4 minutes, and then
Oh,
it's just right into the second game.
okay. I didn't pay attention then. It shows how much I do.
Someone's falling asleep at the wheel.
Well, I've got a lot going on.
Let's see. We can just do that. Do we even have to do that? I don't want to tap out though. Tapping out seems risky.
So, question:
What's up?
if I had put Wear Tear on the stack, it would resolve before the intervention.
If you cast a Wear Tear and then someone casts a heroic intervention on top of it,
No, if I had Sunforged for it right there.
What would you have been wear tearing?
Great Hinge.
I mean,
as long as it resolves on top of heroic intervention, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
All right, so well, it's back.
Yay, the capsule, the repeating capsules.
And then this card is beautiful in foil. If you ever get one, they're super cheap. So like that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the most effective thing ever, but it's a really pretty card.
It sure is.
I have a playset of them. I also have a playset of Growing Rights in foil.
Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one.
One of them is the time-stamped one because I got that for the promo.
Very cool.
It's just like I liked how pretty the land part of it looked. So
Yeah. Yeah, the flip lands look really nice in that set.
ooh, Unraveling Aether. Let's see. I think that can go away.
You don't like Iroas?
No, the menace is going to mess with stuff. So kind of.
Yeah, the menace is pretty menacing.
Oh well, have a sad robot.
Yeah, it's a compass. The 99 lands one would have been fun just because like we'd
It
all
would've
have to
taken
load up
forever.
on as much like as many strip mines as possible.
Yeah, strip mine effects, and I guess whoever has the biggest budget gets to win that one.
Yeah, I guess that's a part of it. I don't really think about that because I just like have all the cards now, so it's not like a thing.
I mean, I
If you
have
don't,
strip mine
then-
and Tech Edge and Ghost Quarter, but that's about it. Oh, and
Yeah.
Field of Ruin, as we saw earlier.
Yeah, and then you gotta start going into like Dust Bowl. Wasteland is I don't think I have a Wasteland right now. I may or may not, but It's expensive.
Oh, I almost forgot about Maru and that stupid frog.
There's some like random weird red ones too. I think it's like Memorial to something.
Memorial to Memorials, really?
Yeah,
The
there's
red one
out
might
of
do it.
Dominaria.
Hey, Maru, guess what you get? You get the same thing the champ does. Booyah.
Oh, these mazes are.
Yay, I can prevent the damage to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot to bring like land destruction.
Yeah, you don't need that here. This is all for fun anyway. Unlike some people who are trying extremely hard. No, games like this, I just want to be having a lot of fun. Really? I shuffled that away. How did you draw it?
Well, let the fun start. There's a Gitrog monster with a great henge.
Bad Maru. So now that I have access to your entire deck,
It doesn't mean I'm not gonna core haven it.
oh well,
I don't even know what's in this deck. I'm pretty sure the cards in here are terrible.
well then you won't mind me trying to steal like a soul ring type thing. It's normally what I steal with Thada anyway. I take everyone's soul ring.
But why do that when you have so many more options than you ever normally would?
Because she reminds me of Smeagol, and Smeagol wants the ring. The precious. That's what she's after, is the precious.
Also, my backup win. You could like steal my backup win condition
Why would I do that? That doesn't sound fun.
because my backup win condition is awesome.
Is it another legacy weapon?
It is not legacy weapon.
You still owe me.
I do owe you. I do owe you for that one.
Honestly, it took me by surprise. I was not expecting legacy weapon.
Yeah. Well, everything else in the deck is just like make mana and just find other things to do while you make mana, while you like just get enough lands into play to actually use legacy weapon. So I'm just like, I don't know, jam some planeswalkers, keep everyone off the scent.
Well, it sure smelled purty over there. Look at that Sylvan Library. I already exiled champions. I'm so mean.
No Sylvan Library here.
I would hope not. I mean, not even in that color.
It's also because there's no colored cards in the deck, save for a couple.
Like the capsule.
There is one non-artifact, non-colored card in the deck.
Is it your commander?
Nope, not the commander, beside the commander.
Okay.
Actually, like in the library.
Oh, okay. Damnation.
It only... What's that?
Damnation
No, it's not something that like...
would do something.
It's not something super common. It makes sense with the deck. It's in case everything goes wrong. It's one of those kind of cards.
Why you hit me, man? I'm not doing nothing.
I wouldn't know. You exiled a lot of my nights.
I've exiled like 3 things. 3. And they aren't really that strong. I mean, Tireless Tracker maybe, but I don't want to take damage no more.
Well, you can take that one, or you can take the bigger one. It's up to you.
Yeah, the 8 is less than 14.
That it is. That it is.
It feels bad though. I need my own maze. I forgot. Ow. That really.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. That's all a thing.
Oh, it
Okay,
doubles
so
all y'all's. Yeah, I forgot that.
16 was more than 14. That hurts. I'm at 1 life. Save me, Jeebus.
Oh, I love when math goes wrong in this game, which happens to me a lot, especially in paper.
I forget that it's not when Gisella's controller does the damage. It's
Right. It's
when somebody does damage.
Yeah,
It's kinda got
all
lulled
sources. Yeah.
Yep. Kind of got lulled to sleep with it being, mazed and all that sort of stuff.
I'm in danger.
The best was in a really old version of the Angel deck. I used to run Quicksilver Amulet, and someone was trying to come in for lethal with Avenger Zendikar tokens. Nope, just flash that into play, kill one, and survive through the rest with like minimal damage.
Why you gotta hit so hard, champ? They're not nice. To make everything hurt. You already found your stuff. You're good.
Someone play a board wipe.
I would, but
I don't want to have to hold up all the mana. I just want to make my big splashy play and not have to hold up mana to not die to.
well, see, you didn't need it anyway. You had a giant. Would you stop? Don't hurt nobody. You know what? Maru's open. You could smack him in the face for 22.
That's where it's going.
Oh, good.
Oh, uh-oh.
Who wants to trade robots? I want to trade robots.
I'm up for it.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, would you like to trade your Robot for my Robot?
My robot's fine.
Oh, okay.
You want to do? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll trade robots.
Yay!
I don't think I'm going to be able to do the thing I want to do with my robot. So,
Is it going to be fun?
it would be, but then I would just die to other stuff. So, need an open board to do it.
Yes, keep shuffling your library, searching for. Oh, you don't need that.
Oh,
It's way too late for a mana crypt. You don't need to die to a mana crypt flipped. That would do 6 damage to you, and that's not fair.
Yeah, mana crypt's pretty good when an opponent plays it and does 6 to them.
I mean, I was half tempted to give it to him, but the land seemed better for him. Everybody can use more lands, right?
Yep, I need more lands. I haven't found my walking atlas yet.
Well, tell you what, if I could find my Jester's Mask, I'll give you a whole handful of lands.
I'm not sure he would approve of that.
Yeah, yeah, that's not what I'm going for either.
So now that Champ has successfully basically beaten 2 of us into submission, I guess it's time to start doing fun things. You look like you could use your All is Dust back.
I certainly could. Although, I think developments have just changed.
Oh,
Yeah.
let us see.
I see minimal blue mana on board. Seems good.
I mean, I have 2 open, but
Just lay down the Zugan.
Well, if I didn't have 3 lands in my hand and I wasn't bluffing, I'd so pretend like I was going to counter that.
Funny story about Elder Dragons.
Their CMC is 8.
It is in fact 8. Still seems worth it though.
Yeah,
what's the next
7 would
biggest?
get rid of that nice, pretty Gisela.
Yeah, that it would. Although
I could always give you Ugin back, shuffle her back into your library.
yeah, you know what though? Like,
Well, tell you what, swing your robot at me, draw a card, and see how things look from there.
I've got plans. Yeah, I've got plans for the robot.
Oh, fine. Pay 7 and equip him.
So, like, I could not use the exile mode, which is like there's a Gitrog in play. I think I got to use the exile mode.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, Thada is looking to try and penetrate you to search for your shinies.
Yeah, that all feels very violating. Ugin time.
I mean, I kind of lose my psychic surgery, but at least I have pull from eternity.
Pretty worried about Teferi's protection. Like, pretty worried. That'd be the reason not to do this.
Which is why he did it. He's saving the Teferis. Because I mean, come on, we're Magic Online. You got it. You're gonna play it.
Quick, get it with the psychic surgery.
Well, let's get rid of Iroas. You can have that one back.
Oh, did it not cast?
I do not believe that it did.
No.
That was a misclick for sure.
Whoops, that's gonna hurt. Although Vaevictis in the Great Henge, wait, is the Great Henge gone? Yeah, no, it's still there.
No, it's there.
It's there. Yeah, those are just gonna keep doing their thing. There they are. All right, well. What's next?
An error.
Sorry, friend.
My poor surgery.
Next.
The backbone of my deck.
All right, I think I'm gonna do this. We'll do this, and then we'll do that.
Ooh.
We'll get the Maze of Ith back.
That would be a good one, yep.
And it looks like we've reached the end.
Oh.
Not enough to crew the ship.
No, it's I feel like
It's a
the crew
crew
cost
4.
on that thing is just like a bit too high. Like 2 or 3 probably would have been.
It's a 4. So
Yeah, 4 is kind of a lot for everything else.
Oh my. Okay. So these are things. How do I want to do this?
Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library. Draw a card.
I have all this stuff. I can do this stuff. And we'll do this. Done. Ha! There you go.
What? Each player may search their library for up to X basic land cards. Well, it'll speed this game up.
Well, I mean, we are on turn 10, so.
Yeah. Well, now I think it's like the game's probably not going to end soon after the Ugin.
Come on, MTGO. I know you're slow, but we can get there. There we go. You said you were needing lands, right?
Yeah, this deck is just needs more mana. When your commander cost 8 with an upkeep, no amount of mana is enough.
I'm ready to trade Roberts. What do I draw? What do I draw? Well, of course I want to use the ability. Why do you even ask? Oh, that's a good card. I wish I could play that.
That's a
But I am tapped it out. Yeah. Look, he's wide open, Maru. Get him. Get him.
Yeah, there's that upkeep.
Ooh.
Boots, not boots.
There will be
No
no
spotas.
amazing.
That stops my entire deck.
I has no way to stop it right now. I tapped in my lighthouse.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing.
I'm probably dead now.
Every man for themselves.
He's
Someone-
probably
some-
coming after me.
Some of you may die.
I mean, it looks like I'm the only one that has a way to stop it.
Oh, that just got real.
Uh,
That just got so real.
So that comment about you being the tryhard, I think I found who the real tryhard is.
Oh, this is so gonna come my way. How do we survive? How do we survive? How do we survive?
Well, at least it's not doubled with Gisela.
Yeah, that's
That would have
that's
been brutal.
that's nice. That is nice.
Because now, okay, well, he's pumping, so I don't think it's coming at me. Because I mean, if it was, that's a little overkill.
I would guess it's coming my way
It's
because
either you or Champ.
well, I would guess me because of all the maze effects.
Yeah, but he has haste and hexproof now, so and that hexproof kind of gets him around the maze and the haven. Guess I'm just gonna have to start leaving that lighthouse up.
Who wants the fog?
I really should have put Fog and Holy Day in here.
The shaman is back.
It's back.
Shammy whammy.
Great henge.
Okay, yeah. You have the henge. It does the things, or is he just taunting us by not attacking?
Oh, I think he's attacking. Who is it?
Oh,
Not me. Nice knowing you, champ.
champ. 22 damage. Ow.
All right, I've got a semblance of a plan. It's not amazing, but we'll see what happens.
Will. Oh.
Fog? No,
Nope, just lands in hand.
I'm just bluffing.
Aw. Yeah, I was gonna say I know that you have a
Ouch.
ton of lands in hand.
All right. How does Chromium work his way out of this one?
That misclick protection hurts.
Yeah, that hurts massively. If your stuff survives right there, then he probably kills me.
Poor champ. I'm sorry. Well, at least this isn't EDH and chill.
I haven't seen that show in a while. I enjoy it though. It's a good one.
So since I know you're not coming at me, because I probably have ways to help.
I see.
I mean, I have my lighthouse. My lighthouse will save us.
Here's a question. No, I think we're okay without the capsule this turn. That's a card.
I have one of my pet cards in hand.
Yeah, those are cards too.
Are they lands?
There's
Because
a couple
hopefully I've
lands there.
pulled a few out of them.
Let's start with the Chromium.
Oh, here comes Pappy.
It's my big metal dragon.
It's gonna hurt.
Rawr.
It's gonna hurt people and do things.
Yep, that's the plan. How much mana we got left?
You can go ahead and use your Haven, I think.
Well, everything's still protected. Yeah, I guess I have to survive the other one, but
I mean, Atarka's not too terrible. I mean, it is 14 damage on board, and I assume he's probably going to sacrifice the Disciple next turn.
yeah, seems fine. Let's try it.
Looking back at my deck, I probably should have added something like Mana Reflection in here, but oh, that's a card.
It's a card. That's why I haven't been wanting to trade my robot all game.
Oh,
Was
well, I
hoping
mean,
to make.
It's only getting you lands.
And if they die, they draw a card.
Oh, true.
It's all pretty exciting.
I mean, nothing's better than getting your own general to sit there and constantly make copies of itself.
So, like, I don't think attacking does anything right here.
Well, the rampage is a thing.
Oh God, they're all gonna have upkeeps. Oh, I didn't plan for
Yep.
that. I didn't plan for that. Well, it's not great. It's not great.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
uh,
I'd let you take it back, but this is MTGO, so
yeah, I think we just make blockers. I think that's what we're doing. I'm actually
blockers
good
that cost you 3 mana every upkeep.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I guess equip here.
You just have to keep your own maze open, and you can protect yourself from Matarka or Vaevictis, whoever comes flying your way. Oh my, that's a thing.
I have a big metal dragon. What are the chances that Maru has 0 and won't draw into any?
I mean, he has a handful of 7. I could always try and find a way to mess with it.
That'd be funny, actually.
Oh, okay, definitely want to do that first.
Search target player's library for up to 7 cards and exile when that player shuffles their library. I mean, at this point, like, that's got to be most of the gas in their deck.
Yeah.
That what? The 59 cards when you cast it, I think, or 56.
Yeah, they're at 56 right now.
And you've exiled some stuff. Like after this.
Okay, well, we don't want Xenagod.
No, we don't.
I kind of want to get rid of Vraska. I don't think he'd use Deluge here, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for him here. That can do something. That can do something. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's so many more I want to get rid of.
He's playing a lot of creatures or what?
Not really. I mean, he's got a good number of creatures in here, but like, I think I have to get rid of. Like, it's either Rogue's Passage or Chandra's Ignition.
Rogue's Passage.
Yeah, Passage is the.
It's the hardest to answer.
Yeah.
Chandra's, there's some chance that like I could run into Executioner's Capsule and Capsule Wallet. Search target players a library of 3 cards and exile them.
I mean, at this point, I just want to get rid of his threats, as many of them as I can.
It's not quite artifact removal, but it's something.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get rid of Ignition here. What else does he have?
I'm really worried about what's in the hand.
Yeah, I mean,
you need the other Jester's one for that. What is that? The
I'm gonna take Vandal Blast just to make sure that you stay safe.
Much appreciated.
You're like my only out right here. I think Nylea is the other choice here, and that's all I've got.
Nylea gives team tramples, so
yeah,
that's scary. That's why I equipped the Black Blader Forge. That should buy me like a little bit of blocking power.
Oh, well, that was a turn. I exiled 10 cards from his library.
Yep. Yeah, get him with that upkeep.
Not that it slows him down too much. I mean, just basics alone, he's sitting at what, 11 mana?
And a lot of card draw too.
Yeah.
Now, I thought New Frontiers would be nice since we're all playing mana-heavy commanders. So.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. Also, the other one, Collective Voyage, is probably.
Yeah, I didn't have like 3 extra tickets for that.
Oh, is that that much? Oh yeah, that's bad. That's how you lose a game.
Oh my.
That's the second time we've seen
that. Right?
Yeah, that's the card draw. That's what all the card draw will do.
Well, the good news is we both have a way to stop him on the ground with that Disciple.
It's not the ground I'm worried about.
Oh, okay, good. It's just a Wayward Swordtooth.
It is 100% not the ground that I am worried.
There we go. We'll get rid of that Hexproof Shroud.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. That's what it's there for.
Well, I would have tapped my lands differently if I knew that was coming, but.
Well, I mean, you could still miss the you can still maze the Atarka, and I can basically maze the Vaevictis.
I didn't leave a second one for a Core Haven, which I would have done. Whoops.
Yeah, but I mean, you have Chromium that could block his Disciple, and I have a Wood Elves that could block it, so we're safe for the moment.
I feel like that statement's not going to be true very much longer. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he mostly had a bunch of mana ramp left in his deck. Doesn't do a whole lot of good when it's, not there. Though I am excited to play this guy, assuming I live. I specifically went out of my way to trade just to get to him. Oh, please don't have Stone Rain.
Yep, that would be bad.
Like, who actually plays Stone Rain anymore, though?
Yeah.
Besides Fish.
I'll tell you what card, Pillage, is a really solid card that when you don't have it, you're like, oh man, I just need to get rid of this land because this land is going to kill me.
Yeah, I used to have a deck that was Rakdos, what would now be Ponza.
Yep.
Gearhead deck, basically. Just everything to stop you from wanting to tap your lands. Caustic Tar, Rain Assault, everything.
Ouch.
And it made people salty too, so.
Return X cards at random from your graveyard. Oh boy.
Oh, don't hit Veraskas.
That probably gets back the
And
exile.
don't hit
There's a
Heroic.
pretty good chance of that.
Yeah,
Didn't hit the Raskas. All right, we're alive. Did he get the heroic?
He did.
Yeah, he got Heroic.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is fine. I'm not destroying anything of his, so. And he doesn't have the mana to. Oh, he does. Oh, but he can't have Hexproof or Shroud, so.
That's a layers problem. He will gain Hexproof or
No.
Shroud.
Can't have Hexproof or Shroud.
It doesn't say can't gain hexproof.
Even with layers, it still. Heroic Intervention just makes it indestructible.
All right, there's the Spires. Where's that one going, by the way?
On Vaevictis.
Where's he attacking? I can't see. Are they both at you? Oh,
Yeah,
let's see
they're both at me.
See if it resolves.
Yeah, it resolved.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul then.
Well, the Tarka's still coming at me.
There's still an Atarka coming at you. Here, let's try this Maze of Ith. Let me try mine.
Woohoo! Yeah, with the way Lighthouse is worded, even if he played something like Heroic Intervention or Lazatep Plating, it still wouldn't let him give them hexproof or like they would just get whatever the bonus effect is.
Judge?
Oh, I've had to call judges on that.
Yeah, no, that is beyond my expertise. Magic Online just kind of does it all for you. You hope it gets it right.
Ooh, I lived.
We made it. We made it.
Back to you, PJ.
I mean, I think I can have like how much flying does he have? He has 7/5 and an 8/8 with one land open.
Yup.
And he can theoretically make a 5/5.
Oh
He
god,
can
the upkeep.
give them indestructible though. So
Upkeep. Cool. Who thought the upkeep was a good idea?
I mean, if you wanted to, you could kill me, but you don't have to.
I don't know if that's doing anything for me right now.
Because I mean, if I die, you lose out on this lighthouse.
Oh, that's a card. Yeah. Okay.
Now that basically nerfed the rest of his deck. I would love to
Play
get
this
Eternity.
Glacial Fortress. Do a little count. Well, actually, I guess we don't need that. We'll just put this on here. Oh god, it's not legendary. Oh.
Oh yeah, did you forget the tokens aren't legendary?
Normally that's not relevant until you try to equip a Blackblade Reforged.
Oh,
It's only 7 mana. You got this.
Yeah. Well, I had
You
other
have
things I wanted to do
5
with that.
with your rocks.
I had other things I wanted to do with that mana.
7. Okay, yeah, you could do it with your rocks. You're good. Chromium big.
It's a big metal dragon. Get it?
So, how many more basic lands do you have left in your library?
3 or 4, I think.
Oh, good. Well, I'm going to help you get 2 more of them.
Sweet.
you about to play your avatar?
Yes.
23, huh? Well, if he blocks, that
You
does
get
not.
+2.
It's not
Rampage.
You have Rampage.
Oh yeah, I do have Rampage.
But that's only for each creature after the first.
Okay. Sounds like we've got a plan forming.
You just need Trample now. You know, in the colors that don't normally have trample.
I got it. Don't you worry. What do I look like?
I
Nice.
mean, I have a sarcastic answer and a real answer, but
Larry from the Three Stooges.
I was gonna go with Mo.
What's the matter with you? Pretty big now.
Curly's better anyway.
Yeah, Curly was the best. You know he was a redhead?
Yep.
It's pretty random. I never knew that.
Did you also know that they used to work with Charlie Chaplin?
I did not know that.
Yep. Charlie is uncredited as helping with one of their acts. Like some of his material made it into one of their acts.
Okay. Got another
Did you know
Chromium.
Betty White's older than sliced bread?
Is she?
Yep. Mass-produced sliced bread was made, I think, a couple years after she was born.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I didn't do the math here. I'm just gonna hope this works.
You're going to do the things, and the things are going to be done. Can you block it all, Maru?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's intervening.
Well, at least that's gone.
Yeah.
Can't use it
For
during
now.
the turn. Oh, that means I'm gonna lose. Well, that's probably okay. Actually.
Oh, no.
I think it's each creature beyond the first, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's
each
for
one
every creature beyond the first.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, Rampage was funny like that.
It's also
That's
a
where you
really
normally
bizarre
lure
combination
effects.
of colors to have it in.
Yeah. It appears he's going to survive a 3. You got some damage?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's not actually your commander. It didn't do commander.
No,
damage.
it's not actually my commander. It is not.
Oh.
Oh, we got a discard? Oops. Let's get rid of that.
Please let me draw something fun. Yay! But it kind of sucks. Like, in order to play it, I have to give up my turn, and that would kind of suck.
Great Aurora.
No. It's just my avatar.
These come in untapped? I could use these untapped.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, we could have used this during my turn because I think 3 more lands.
All right. So we do the thing now. How many more basics does KO have? The answer is 3.
I've definitely whiffed. I had a situation with like Sword of the Animist and Ameria Shepherd where I ran out, and that was real embarrassing.
And because I have nothing better to do, let's cast Dragon Man. Come on. Thank you, MTGO, for finally catching up. Woohoo!
Yay, toughness. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library and draws 7 cards. Well, this will be interesting.
Oh, it also ends my turn, so.
Bummer.
Yeah, I know, but it does its job, and that's what matters.
Capsule's back in my hand.
Okay, so the good news is I have pretty much all my lands.
I've got a few left still. Oh, that's trample.
Yep.
Actually, the other thing is a trample too, right? No, just
haste
double
and
strike.
hexproof. The Tarka just gives double strike.
Okay.
I'm sure he's kind of annoyed that we're tag teaming him like this.
Yeah, I tried not to build that Esper deck, and it just turned into that Esper deck.
Well, I mean, at this point, keeping you alive is saving me.
Yeah, pretty much, and you're keeping me alive too, because second something happens to that Arcane Lighthouse, we're in trouble. Okay,
God.
that's some treasures.
He's gonna get lots of stuff now.
That means that I probably can't attack through him profitably.
I didn't see a lot of fog effects or anything like that. I mean, there's a chance that he might have.
He can pump Vaevictis so much now that like I don't think I can attack through that for a very long time.
True.
Unless I could like fake him out and I can maze my own creature. I can send it, make him use them all, and then just maze Chromium.
That is a fun thing.
Oh, Demonic Tutor wheeled back to him. This can't.
Yeah, I hope you got rid of all the good stuff, cause.
I got rid of pretty much all the ways that he could kill us really quickly. Like,
Okay,
there's no
Chandra's, yeah,
ignition
Chandra's
or
down.
anything like that.
Rogues, Xenagos. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you didn't leave any.
Pretty sure I didn't, unless there was something in his hand before.
I guess I
Yeah,
can
that's
find out
possible.
if he has land destruction.
Oh yeah, he might. I didn't see any though.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Could be a problem. Well, even if you used it, you would just pop Arcane right now with that on the
Yeah.
stack, and
Yeah.
then that buys us a turn.
Well, I mean, I have emergency powers in hand. I have a few other things that I could do.
I've got a Kuldotha Forge Master.
I've
Probably won't have time to use it though.
got a wooden nickel.
I looked at that one for this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, rhythm.
Oh, hey, yeah, it's a real card.
Well, the creature spells can't be countered.
Joke's on them. I got no counter spells.
Yeah. I mean, I've
Oh,
got
there's a Goreclaw.
Oh god.
That Goreclaw is busted. Goreclaw is a busted card.
Well, there's trample again.
Do you want cost
Yeah.
reduction and evasion on your creatures? Yes, please.
I have some big butts, but that's about it.
Yeah. Fortunately, I gained some life, but I think you're going to be in some trouble here.
I mean, if he throws everything at me, I can't stop it all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And whatever gets in the way of the leyline prowler dies. So
All right, I got to find out what's in my deck list. How do I get out of this?
You draw all his dust again.
Yeah, where'd that go?
yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, he's really only going to be able to target you with.
It's a pretty conservative attack.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
actually. There we go. Get rid of that.
Ooh, yeah. That's a great idea.
That gets rid of us constantly needing to.
I like it. I like it.
And now you can maze him or core haven him.
Uh-oh. How many tutors does this guy have? Man.
He's got them all.
I hope you left him with all lands.
Who's the tryhard now?
Right? I said I switched my vote from you to him. Come on and whiff. I mean, like, honestly, when have you ever seen somebody play Declamor?
Yeah. I've seen it occasionally. I've seen it in metas where graveyards are a problem.
That's kind of what I was going with. I'd rather not put it in your grave. I'd rather just get rid of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Like
it's why the tuck rule was a thing for a while.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
It was more effective to stuff it into the library.
Like Hallowed Burial is a card that I probably need to run a little bit more.
Yeah.
Is that just a non-mana, a non-miracle terminus?
Basically. Does Terminus hit everything or is it just creatures? I can't remember.
Creatures.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. It just shuffles creatures into the bottom of the library or into the library. Here, let me try mine. Oh, I should have used Core Haven instead. Core Haven doesn't untap it. Which is like a pretty relevant point. Whoops. Whoops.
Punts all around. Ooh. Damage can't be prevented.
Oh, that would be a problem.
That would be clutch.
Again, that's gonna fall into that timestamp issue. I don't know how that would play. Call a judge.
Well, no, because I mean, even with that on the stack, it would still make it to where it can't be prevented.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. That.
Ooh. Where's Great Aurora when I need it? Oh my.
Faithless looting.
Great Aurora would be interesting with all that treasure in play.
Yeah.
Every card.
You're gonna kill yourself, Maru. Don't die. Don't do it. You have so much to live for.
Wasn't there a game recently where like I think someone in the game was about to die, they were at 1 and there was like a creature that did 1 damage to everyone on the upkeep, but like someone kept them alive?
I
don't think I'm
I've
making this
taken
up.
myself out with my own effects.
But like someone kept preventing that from happening.
He had one, and I think it was you were on Yuriko.
Oh, maybe that was it. Yeah, maybe it was the Yuriko game.
I don't know. There's a few games that we've played that we kind of need on the channel.
It was with him and Lord of the Board was playing Kenrick +1/+1 counters.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like I won't let you die.
Kingmaker.
Do I need to do anything at the end here? I don't think I do.
Oh,
Big draws. Oh, right. Upkeep first.
At least it's not cumulative.
Yeah. Oh God.
That would kill so many people.
I mean, it's about to be with the helm of the host. It's interesting. So that makes a flyer. That can get me a third flyer. Don't think he
Woohoo!
want 3 flyers. Death touch, lifelink. Make sure there's no.
And here's where
Random
PJ
blind.
betrays me and kills me.
Ah, I got him. All right, so let's recast the commander.
But he's already out there.
Well, that's the point. You got to have more. You can't just have one.
Fine,
Who has
you pay
just one
6 mana a
commander?
turn just to have 2 dragons.
I almost Phyrexian metamorphed on the non-legendary.
Oh,
Mistakes were made.
Maybe I should have.
no. What you should do is you should animate Helm of the Host, and then you use Spark Double on it.
Oh, I meant to put Spark Double in here. I forgot about that. Oh, crap.
Spark Double is just so much fun.
Yeah. I brought a Helm of Cauldra.
Yeah, but I took away your sword.
You
I'm
did,
sorry.
but this one gives it haste and trample.
my.
And those are relevant abilities.
Indeed, they are.
Where's a pure steel paladin when you need one?
I thought about putting that in, and I probably should have. But I wanted to stay true to my theme of artifacts and colorless only, save for one
Almost
card.
regretting getting rid of his Vandal Blast. I have to give it to him.
That wouldn't save you against the Chromiums, though.
No, but they have a lot of toys. And that just doesn't
They
seem
do
like
have a lot of
fun.
toys. They do have toys.
I'm surprised you still haven't crewed your ship.
It's so expensive to crew. I just need to keep attacking.
So Vaevictis only pumps power, not toughness.
Oh yeah, that's isn't there? Oh yeah, it is only power. Okay.
So that might.
Hey now, rude.
Hey.
Oh, sneaky.
Rude.
I gotta be nice to Maru. I mean, he hasn't been very nice to me, 16 face, but give him that olive branch.
Chaotix gets brownie points for a save.
Well, I don't know how much I actually saved. I mean,
I don't think he blocked. He did not block.
He just took it. Well, there you go. You have an untapped Chromium.
Down he goes. I didn't gain 1,000,000 life. That's relevant.
Come on, Great Aurora. Come on, Great Aurora.
All right. Let's get a land.
Yeah. That's a big dragon.
Get a Hedron Archive.
Blackblade Reforged does a lot in these long games.
Yeah. I had a deck in Blackblade deck that was basically just Blackblade Reforged, drop lands, put it on. It wasn't very good, but it was fun to mess around with.
Icy Manipulator.
Icy Manipulator. I was also going to try to run Pentagram of the Ages, but it's redundant with all the lands that do that. So I'm like, 4 mana. A lot. That was one of the decks my friends used to play back in the day. It was just all the Icy Manipulators and all the Pentagram of the Ages you could never attack.
Force Field, that's a good one too.
They didn't have that because I think even back then it was still expensive.
Uh-huh.
Don't be Rift. Don't be Rift.
Oh, I would never put Rift in here. Rift is too predictable.
Yeah. When I built this deck, I'm like, all this Esper stuff is just Rift, Treachery. I'm just yeah, these cards are good, but it's so boring and just annoying to play against. I'm like, what can we do that's more fun than that?
We can play the Great Aurora.
No, not my Chromium army. I have so many flying metal dragons.
No.
Oh no! Oh man.
There's no way I'm getting through all them Chromiums.
Ooh.
I told you I had an out, a single out,
man.
and I had to tutor for it.
I hope the game doesn't crash.
If it crashes, I concede. Oh. What, baby?
If you do that one, I make sure you win.
She's saying you have a win condition?
No, she's looking at all the lands on my screen, and she's like, "Oh, look, you can win." She at least understands the basics.
All lands.
Do that one.
Would I like to pay 2
back
life?
to Core Haven. Nice.
I think no on that one.
Prov.
We got Maze, Prov, Mystifying Maze.
So many mazes. Ugh.
Guess what I found?
Uh-oh.
I found my surgery.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can you answer an Endbringer?
Possibly.
Or a Staff of Nin?
Oh, Staff of Nin. That's one.
Possibly.
I didn't find Draco, though. That's the one I was really looking for.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt. Okay.
The highest COC.
Did you scoop?
No,
Oh,
no.
you-
Oh
you-
crap!
You cracked a fetch.
I
Oh,
cracked
my.
the fetch.
Yep. I told you not to crack a fetch. It was like an hour ago when I said it, but
I've been wanting all this time.
Oh, punt.
it's fine. I was gonna play like 47 cards and then play Staff of Nin.
It's fine. I made mistakes on Sunforcer about 4 times.
We all made mistakes. My mistake was like building this deck. That was my mistake.
I can't believe I fell for it and cracked the fetch.
Yep.
It's such a
Oh,
natural
good game,
thing to do.
guys.
Good game.
Good game. At least you went out on your own terms.
Right? They'll never know. Oh wait, you recorded the voice, right?
Yeah, the voice should be recorded. Yes.
Oh goody, they'll know my punt. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Night, guys.
Good game. Good night. All right. So looking back at that game, there were a few things. Big misplay at a champ. He obviously had a big misplay with the Sunforger, and the fact that he didn't get that Teferi's protection down led him to get killed on the following turn before he got a chance to untap. If he has Gisela in play, then I'm probably the one that gets taken out by the Vaevictis. So that misplay worked out well for me and bad for him. But I totally get it. We were all in voice chat, just kind of screwing around, having a good time. So, like, you're not super focused on everything that you're doing, and it is really easy to misclick. I think I misclicked a few times in this game as well. It was also pretty long. It was about 2 hours unedited, so I did cut out some of the dead space in the game anyway, just to shorten it up a bit. But yeah, it was a longer game. When you have a longer game, when you're chit-chatting with people, it is just really easy to lose focus. So that is the thing that happens. As far as my deck, Chromiums 56 artifacts. So I really wanted something just like janky and fun and flavorful. Some of the things we didn't really get to see him in the game was Draco and Tech, since they are both artifact dragons, and Chromium being a metal dragon, I figured having some artifact dragons would be a fitting thing to do in the deck. I put the deck together pretty quickly. I should look to see if there were actually more artifact dragons that I could have jammed in there. And I think there's probably a couple at the very least. But it's definitely a fun flavor deck. I wouldn't say that it's super strong. It's definitely going to be pretty casual. I did consider putting in things like Unwinding Clock, some of the more combo-y bits that you might see out of an Artifact Saheeli deck or something like that. I decided I wanted to keep it like really non-combo-esque, so if you wanted to power this deck up, you'd probably start looking into some of the combos, some of the things with Unwinding Clock, and, just whatever artifact-based combos are out there. I would definitely start looking into that. The obvious way to power the deck up is also to include cards that are not artifacts. That'd be a real big one. Tutors, for example, would be a really good start. So yeah, it was just a silly little deck that I threw together, and where I could, I tried to jam some older cards in there that you don't get to see so much of, so that was kind of the plan. Then at the end there, just having a good time with Blackblade Reforged and Helm of the Host on Chromium, trying to make all the Chromiums. It turns out putting a Helm of the Host on an OG Elder Dragon is not great because of the upkeep. You really, really need a lot of mana to support a play like that. So that was all a thing. With all that, there was exactly one card in the deck that has color and is not an artifact, and that's Open the Vaults. And just because, obviously, if things go wrong, Open the Vaults is a card that you want to get back all your artifacts. So it can get back almost every card in the deck. Other than that, there was an Aweless Dust, and tribal colorless sorcery. Seemed on theme enough, and actually gave us some bit of removal. Karn, just a nice source of card advantage and is colorless, and Ugin, really good removal, and is also colorless. So those are the few outliers of the deck, but other than that, it is mostly artifacts. And I think there's one Eldrazi. Yeah, there's one Eldrazi in the deck, Endbringer, And Bringer was in there primarily for card draw, also being colorless. So just really trying to go on the colorless artifact theme was the name of this deck. Really kind of got a lot done with all of our lands that prevent damage. We didn't actually see Prov for the most part in that game, but Thaumatic Compass was in there and flipped over for a while. We did see, I think Maze of Ith was in there for a little bit. Mystifying Maze was in my hand at one point. So lots of ways to pillow fort behind the lands, which I thought was going to be very necessary based on how the Vaevictis deck and the Palladia deck would get built. But all in all, our opponents had some cool stuff going on. Palladia Moors, a lot of what I expected, just Naya beats with a heavy Boros influence in there. Gisela, Sunforger, all the classics, cards that I love. I do feel a little bit bad for the two aggro players because they just ran into me and KO doing utter nonsense and trying to slow the game down. And then there was KO's deck, which was super interesting. Arcades Wheels with, what's the name of the card? Psychic Surgery, I think is the name of it. And just trying to make people shuffle as much as possible. So that was a fun little build. I have the deck list for that one. That'll be listed below so you guys can check that one out. I'll try to get the other deck lists as well. And then Vaevictis, also about what I expected. A lot of ramp. Some double strike, some trample, all the good stuff. Vaevictis gonna be very similar to a Voltron style deck. Just pump it, make it huge, and hit people over the head with it. So yeah, fun little game. Really had a good time with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed getting to hear some of the personalities in voice chat, so that was fun. But anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe. Thank you for watching.